What's going on, world? This is Third Eye Yogi, live from Cancun, Mexico. I love the ocean. I've never gone live before, so forgive me if I mess up in this new upload. But I've been searching for something to talk about on YouTube. Um, I do a lot of research on YouTube. There's a lot of smart people out there, and I'm realizing that a lot of them are younger than me. I'm 33 years old. I came across this spiritual journey in 2008 or 2009 when I started practicing Bikram hot yoga. I guess I really didn't know what I was doing at the time because I felt like I didn't have a lot of others that were like me. So I maintained my yoga over the past 10 years and recently moved to Florida 2 years ago. And then being in Florida under the sun has just like, I feel like it's just made me return to my true self and practicing yoga as much as I can every single day, as opposed to when I was living in Georgia and I only practiced like once a week. Um, I'm coming across a lot of these spiritual YouTubers that are talking about semen retention. And I've been practicing semen retention for only a month now. I can't seem to get past 7 days, but there's something, there's definitely something there because when I practice semen retention and I do yoga, oh my gosh, like it's like one of the best feelings ever. And then doing a little bit more research and realizing that some of my chakras might not be in line the way that I want them to, even though I practice hot yoga frequently. I feel like I was there physically, but I wasn't there mentally or even spiritually yet. So it's amazing to see how many young YouTubers there are like talking about this stuff because I feel like a lot of people in my generation that are, I want to say, like in their early 30s or maybe early 40s, late 20s, aren't talking about this. A lot of us are living in our root chakra, myself included. And when you live in your root chakra, you have a high sex drive. You lust for things. You want material things. It's like those the things that aren't important. Well, they are important, but they're not important. But like they're not helping you spiritually as a being having an experience on Earth. And I've even realized right down to the music that we listen to. Um, I'll hear certain music and it'll just get me like bumping. And I have a high sex drive already. So certain music that we listen to, whether you believe me or not, this might not be the channel for you. It can cause you to go out and do certain things. It causes you to have a certain feeling. And a lot of this music that we listen to in 2020, and I want to say from 2010 and up, is not really good for us. We can still listen to it, but we also have to know what we're listening to, and we also have to create balance. I wrote a bunch of things down here about our root chakra. Dealing with your root chakra, it's like, okay, so the root chakra, you have 7 chakras in your body. Let's take a look at it right here. Okay. These are your 7 chakras. So there's your base chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your brow chakra, and your crown chakra. And they all look like this in your body. The one I'm going to talk about in this particular video is your base chakra. And I'm going to start with that one because I feel like it's, in my head, it's the first. It's the root of your spine. And like the earth and many things on this earth, I love trees. The human body in my head is like a tree. So uh, a tree starts off small and then it grows. It's the same exact thing. And the more you activate each of these chakras, the more spiritual and in line and in tune you become with yourself. So, if you're into stones and crystals, uh, a good stone to have if you're trying to work on your root chakra specifically is black tourmaline. I've been having black tourmaline around me for like the past like 5 or 6 years, and it's great at deflecting negative energy. This particular piece right here, I had next to my television, and it started to change colors from all the in my head, all the negative energy that it's taken on from my television. Look at that. And then there's also something called watermelon tourmaline. And watermelon tourmaline, let me see if you can get that, is green on the outside and red on the inside. And as you can see, your base root chakra is red. That first color is red. Hence why I have on a red hat and red shorts. It's crazy because I didn't even plan that. But yeah, these particular stones help with grounding and deflecting any negative energy. So I like to have these particular stones around me when I'm dealing with my root chakra because I just feel like it's just in my head, it's just a real grounding stone. Um, Dealing with your root chakra, um, discipline is key and stability. Um, I can be very hypersexual at times. I think a lot of us can. And it's very, very, very hard from refraining from sex because there's so much temptation out there. Uh, if you're a person that wants to go to the club all the time, if you're a person that always needs friends around you to do things, um, you're not grounded because you haven't had that time with yourself to focus on yourself and ground yourself and even think about working on yourself internally and spiritually. So, a couple of things that you can do to stimulate the root chakra is I call it like feeling your root chakra. You can take your hand and right below your thumb, place your finger right there and start rubbing right there. In me, I can feel it. It like that feeling goes straight to my root chakra. And that's on both sides of your hands where you can feel it. Also, the bottoms of your feet. So, right here on the inside of your foot, if you touch right here on the side of your heel, you can stimulate your root chakra. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So, in your root chakra, if you have balanced energy, when this chakra's energy is balanced, it provides vitality for the physical body. It gives a sense of well being, a feeling of being grounded, centered, sexually affectionate, and in control of yourself. When you have excessive energy in your root chakra, when the chakra spins too fast, because our chakras do spin, I can make another video on that, can lead to aggression, make you egotistical, and sexually inhibited. When you have deficient energy, when this chakra spins too slowly, creates a lack of confidence and depression, accompanied by little willpower to achieve aims in life. It can also cause a loss of interest in sex and reduce the sense of grounding. Physical disorders that may occur when your root chakra is not balanced correctly. You can start to develop leg problems. For males, you can have testy issues, meaning your balls can start to hurt. And I guess for everyone, can start to develop hemorrhoids. And then the things that I told you about the hand and foot are right here, as you can see. So things that you can stimulate here. So you can stimulate your root chakra if you want to just like get a feel for it. Now, I've been practicing Bikram hot yoga for the last 10 years. Um, it's Bikram hot yoga is a challenge. Hot yoga in itself is a challenge. And when you give yourself that challenge, in my head it's very grounding because not a lot of people can stay in a room for an hour and a half that's 105 degrees and do 26 postures. It's like over the 10 years I've seen many people try to do this exercise, and I've only gotten one person into it that goes consistently within the last 10 years. But I always say, even if you do 1 to 2 hot yoga classes a week, it's very beneficial to the body. 777. Very beneficial to the body when you're practicing hot yoga because you're in a place that you don't want to be. Who wants to go to a room that's 106 degrees and do 26 postures and just sweat? Like, but to me, it's like the greatest feeling ever. It's the greatest workout that I've ever done in my life, in my opinion. Um, the main posture that I like to do when I'm focusing on the root chakra is called half tortoise pose. And this particular pose doesn't come until the end of the class because I feel like a lot of the other postures that we do in class focus on aligning all your chakras. But I feel like this posture, which we call half tortoise, specifically targets your root chakra. So I don't know if I said before, but I've been practicing semen retention for like only a month now, and like the benefits that I've been feeling have been amazing. And I can't seem to get past the week of semen retention, but now I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you just can't say I'm not having sex or I'm just gonna practice no fap and then that's going to be it. You're gonna slip up. Um, I feel like I'm really strong and I'm really like determined at my goals and I'm really good at aiming for my goals. But like when it came to semen retention, I have a huge sex drive. I feel like I just have a huge sex drive. I have a lot of sexual energy, and I think a lot of that comes from the type of workout that I do. When I do hot yoga, um, I feel like it's stimulating all my chakras. It's stimulating every single bone, every single organ, every single thing that I have. Um, like And when I say things that I have, like my everything in my body is stimulated because you're literally stretching every single muscle and everything that you have in you in hot yoga to perform at your best. And I like to perform at my best. Like I said, I've been practicing for almost 10 years. So my postures are pretty much grounded. Um, Right now, I'm going to show you half tortoise posture. If you're basically, get back to this, if you're basically trying to focus on your root chakra, half tortoise posture, what you're going to do is going to get on your knees. Forgive me for not having my mat. I'm away from home, so I just have a towel here. What you're going to do, sit on your knees like this. Bring your arms over your head. Take my hat off. Bring your arms over your head. Your goal is to get your arms behind your ears. And now we're going to come down, and you're going to keep your butt on your feet if you can. And the only thing that's going to touch the ground is your pinky fingers. So we're stretching out like this. And if you can, look down. Try not to look inward, but look down. And you can feel your root chakra stimulating while in this pose. Now you're going to come all the way up like this and bring your arms down. Now the root chakra in men, pretty sure we have all the delta on this page. This is a woman here, obviously. But the root chakra in men is located in between your balls and your ass. And for women, it's located in between your asshole and your vagina. So that particular posture that we did, you're basically pointing it outwards. Okay. See what else have I written down for foods that you can eat if you're trying to awaken your root chakra. I've been eating a lot of tomatoes lately. I don't know why, but I've been eating a lot of tomatoes. I guess that's my body telling me that I need to work on my root chakra. Um, you can also do beets. Uh, I I don't eat beets often, but when I do see them, like if I see them at a salad bar, I do try to put them on in my bowl or on my plate because even though I don't like them, I know that they're really, really good for you. And also simple things like apples. Anything red can help stimulate the root chakra. Now, when the root chakra is balanced, you feel in control of yourself. You feel like nothing can take over your body. No woman, no man is going to come into your life and mess up what you've got going. When your root chakra is balanced, um, that sexual energy that you once had, for myself in particular, um, I guess now in a relationship, I'm looking for someone that's on the same frequency as me. Um, I'm not going off of looks. I'm not going off of what they have. I'm going off of frequency and how they think, because I'm realizing that all the sex that I've had, uh, I'm not gonna say it was meaningless, but a lot of people that I had sex with weren't on the same frequency as me. And a lot of times when you have sex, this is why I feel like men in particular, you really, really should be practicing semen retention. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the last time I nutted a week ago, I felt depleted. That's not a feeling. That's not good. That's not like, I do hot yoga almost every single day, especially when I'm home in Florida. And I have so much energy from that. On top of that, I don't eat meat anymore. I don't want to say I'm particularly vegan because I may have a little cheese in my salad dressing, so I'll be cheating a little bit, but I'm almost there. And that sense of feeling depleted is not a good feeling. And I was like, why did I just do that? Even though I felt good during that nut, I'm just thinking to myself, why did I do that? So now I might wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and I might have those sexual urges. I'll just pick up some weights or I'll just bust out into my yoga postures, because men, when you hold that seed inside of you, like, just think about it. When you plant it in a woman, you create life. Like, that woman is a stargate, and she's able to bring like another human being into this world. So imagine if you held on to that seed and kept it inside of you. I'm so thankful for all y'all young YouTubers for putting me on to this, and even the ones that's not even young, because I feel like I have my life back by practicing this. Um, I feel like my seed is growing inside of me, and all that stuff that you look at on YouTube about people being like attracted to you, and all that stuff is true. I was at home just sitting outside in my chair in the sun because I sun gaze a lot. I guess I'll do another video on that. I wear a lot of beads and crystals and stuff like that. I'm just sitting outside in the sun. I think I was on the phone, or I was probably listening to my 432 hertz music. And this lady's walking by her with her son across the street. And I just happened to look down because I had stopped sun glazing because I heard something. And all I see is just somebody waving across the street. And I'm like, oh, hey. But it's like, and even not even just her. I had somebody else walking down the street past my house. I barely even looked at them, and they're just like breaking their neck to speak to me. But then you also have to be careful, because people can sense that energy in you, and they'll try to take it out. I've had a few instances where people have tried to take that energy out, and subconsciously they might even not even know. But I've had a couple instances where I've almost gotten into arguments, and I've had to catch myself and remove myself from the situation, because that's not the type of person that I want to become. I'm not perfect. We're all human, having this human experience on earth. But working on myself is like the best thing that I've ever done in life. And it's like, I don't want to stop. And like 2 years ago, I ended a relationship, and I was nervous about being alone, and I didn't understand like why I had to be alone. But now it's like the greatest feeling ever. I like just want to be alone. I don't want to say forever, because I want a relationship. I want kids. Like, I want to be happy in life. But like, I feel like I've gained myself back. Um, I've never like lifted weights before. I see my body physically changing. Um, I just feel great. And I just want to say, if y'all practicing semen retention, I know a lot of like I meet so many people, girls and guys, that are always like, "I've never done yoga before. I need to try yoga. I'm not flexible." Yes, you are. Everybody is flexible. You think that you're not flexible, but you really are. A lot of people see my body. First off, I might look like I'm from the, I don't want to say the hood, but like I don't look like a dude that practices yoga. And I've been practicing yoga for about 10 years. Do a couple postures for y'all right now. Let's see. Flex on y'all real quick. So this posture right here is called standing bow. You basically gonna take your hand out, place it out like that, drop your hand down, pick up your foot, bring up your right hand, and now we're gonna swing down like this. And the goal is to get your foot over your head. I haven't stretched, kind of hurts right now. Hurts a little bit. And then we have to do balance, so we have to do each side. So I'm gonna do this side, drop your hand down, bring your arm up like this, and then swing down like this. This posture right here is called standing bow. Uh, Also, if you want to just do like a couple of stretches in the morning, see, bring your arms up over your head, and we're just gonna bend side to side. We're gonna start off on the right side. Sorry, I'll start off on the right side and bend this way, and then we're gonna bend to the left. And then for those of you that are advanced and can do back bends, bring your hands over your head. This is like my favorite thing to do because I feel like a lot of us in life are always like slunched over, or always like walking up. Like it's very important, and I have to keep reminding myself, walk like we have pride. Walk with your shoulders up. Makes you feel better as well when you stand up straight. And one of my favorite postures to do is a back bend. Bring your arms up like this. And after you go side to side, you're going to come all the way back. So you're going to bring your head back first. And you're going to stretch all the way back. And then bring yourself up like that. And then arms down. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk to you guys about, but the next chakra I'll get into is your sacral chakra. Um, I mainly just want to talk about the root because I feel like a lot of us are living in our root chakra. Um, from the foods we eat, to the music, to the people we're having sex with, to masturbating, a lot of that stuff is not good for us. And I feel like if you want to awaken your chakras, um, on top of what else you're doing spiritually, yoga helps out a lot. And if you guys like this video, hit like, and I'll continue to do more yoga postures and tell you how you can awaken your chakras through yoga postures. Peace.